MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Steven Matz gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So a runner on first with one out now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
Hey, runner right there.
Soto.
Hey, we got one out here.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Throw won't get him. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so
Here's Brian Dozier now. In his 7 at-bats in the series, he's picked up 5 hits, so he's really been locked in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2, the Marlins coming up. You're watching. So coming to the plate, Clayton Barnes. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Number 23.
Get your pitch, huh? Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Oh. 2-1.
Hey, good eye, good
eye. Those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
The 3-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Let's go, kid. One time, right
Another
here.
full count pitch home. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Adams is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins 1. Stepping into the box, Luis Sardinas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
We got no one.
This is on the ground is short. Could be to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Heading out toward shallow right. Stevenson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. At the plate, Brian Dozier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Back up the middle. Barnes ranging. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Stevenson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
In now, Brian Dozier, and their runners at the corners now.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 3-2. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Clayton Barnes. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy. Hey, your turn.
He's ready now, the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Now the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Castillo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Stevenson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Stepping up now, Clayton Barnes. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Make something happen for us. Need you.
Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
No
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Here we go. No one better. Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Hey, no one better, huh?
To 2-2 now.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good shot. Drive him in right here. Here we go.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the... A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Kyle Berklaw earns his 3rd win of the year.
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Juan Nicasio gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Segura on at first, nobody out. Round to second base. This could be 2. The second on to first, and they turn the double play. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's an absolute ribby machine. Top 5 of the NL and RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. From the stretch, the cutter runs outside, ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back. Digging in for his second at bat, Clayton Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid. And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
On the back.
So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to send him packing again. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Now
ready once again, Gabby Guerrero. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gabby Guerrero goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in once again, Garrett Cooper. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Marlins leave all 3. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. Ready now. Bryce Harper. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw. In fact, they'll just hang on to it. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, line. Let's go.
The 0-2 home. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Philadelphia Phillies wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Good job.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty split, it's no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper is a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think looks so much in today's game.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't. Lead on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete.
Settling in now, Clayton Barnes. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Number 65.
Ready now for the Marlins, Gabby Guerrero. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. No. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. On the second, this could be 2. Right to him. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 7-1. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer to the left side. Barnes takes. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff. Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, great job right there.
Here we go.
Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Here you go. Let it fly right here. See your pitch.
Dig. He's got it. Segura for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Philadelphia Phillies came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Robbie Ray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
65.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
At the plate, Alec Bond, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Rip it. Here you go.
He's set. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Mesa. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Throw over to third, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Oh, big dog.
First
right
offering
here,
on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Check the outfitters now. See where they're at.
Standing in, Clayton Barnes, runner in scoring position with 2 guns.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Miami's out in front, 4-0. Gene Segura standing in. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clayton Barnes, who singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Wait for a good one.
The 0-1 delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Stand up, stand up.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Seranthony Dominguez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Number 65.
Stepping in now, Gabby Guerrero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
There you go, left fly. Come on, big guy.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Come on.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nick Williams.
Left side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Strike Riding in once again, Clayton Barnes. He came through with an
21.
RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Number 65.
Striding in, Gabby Guerrero.
good one,
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Conforto blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Get a good one up
Now
there.
batting. Number
Ready
20.
for another shot now. Alec Bond. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitches a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure. Ready for another chance. Clayton Barnes. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. To third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And it's a 10.
A player is reprimanded for an ugly showing on the base path. Perhaps he'll be more careful in the future.
Great job today.